And meanwhile, legislators in Texas are desperately trying to find solutions now that Title 42 is over. So joining me is the former chief of staff for the Department of Health and Human Services and Texas Republican State Representative Brian Harrison. He helped author Title 42 under the Trump administration. Happy Friday, Brian. Good to see you. It's been a while.
Happy Friday. Great to see you. It has been a while, but it's great to see you, even if it's virtually, and to hear your voice. It's been a few
virtually.
Years.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed, sir. Hey, representative and legislators worked late into the night last night in a last-ditch effort to pass some sort of legislation to combat a migrant surge. That was unsuccessful. As you know, Title 42 is now over. I mean, what chance does Texas have to protect itself from the surge of migrants? And can it?
So let me start by being very clear about something, and that is there's only one person that's responsible for the border crisis that we're seeing right now. This is an economic, humanitarian, and national security crisis, and it is solely the responsibility of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. He campaigned on open borders, and by God, he's giving us open borders, and Texans are paying the price. When Joe Biden put his hand on the Bible and took the oath of office, he inherited the most secure border in the history of our nation. But today, for the first time, we are actually going to get to see the full impact of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris's border policies, because the Title 42 regulation that we put in place during the Trump administration, that has been effectively saving the Biden administration from themselves. But now, by their own math, we're going to see between 10 and 18,000 border crossings a day. That's the equivalent of a top 10 U.S. city every 2 months illegally crossing our borders. So the state of Texas, even though this should not be our responsibility, even though it's unfair that my constituents have already had to spend over $5 billion.
Yeah, so many border states have asked for help. Yeah, you need financial assistance. Well, let me ask you this. Now that you can pivot to Title 8, do you have any faith in that?
Well, unfortunately not. We have 700 pages of immigration law that are on the books, but the Biden administration has been intent on not enforcing them the entire time they've been in office. They started trying to get rid of Title 42 from literally their very first week. So it is unfortunate. We did have bold legislation here in the state of Texas called House Bill 20. It included a bill that I wrote, which is the Texas Title 42 Act, modeled after what we did at the federal government under President Trump. Unfortunately, the Texas House allowed Democrats to kill that legislation on a ticky-tacky point of order. So it is dead at the moment. But just because the Texas legislature has not acted, it doesn't mean we shouldn't. And we're going to do everything we can, even if it means special sessions. The governor can bring us back. We've got to give the governor all the authority he needs. It sounds like he did a great job overnight securing parts of that border. We got to make sure he has all the tools he needs to secure Texas and America from the Biden border crisis.
And Brian, I've heard so many, when you go and you see these Republican delegations at the border, and you hear a lot of people say this is not a Republican issue, this is not a Democrat issue. This is an American issue, but it has become so politically polarized. I mean, what does it take to get lawmakers in your state and across the country on the same page here?
Well, we're about to find out. I mean, I think it's one of the most, I don't think I know, this is one of the most important issues to not just my constituents, but to the 30 million Texans that I'm honored to serve. And you're right, this is not a partisan issue. This shouldn't have anything to do with politics. And in fact, it doesn't get covered a lot. But representatives down on the border, both Republican and Democrat, are calling for drastic actions to undo what the Biden administration is causing down there. There are people who are losing their lives, their property, their cattle, their wives and their sisters are scared to go out at night. They're keeping them home. Businesses are being destroyed. And this is directly the fault of the Biden administration, but it is known here in Texas. Lawmakers on both sides of the aisle know that this is unsustainable. It's un-Texan, it's un-American. We've got to take more action to secure that border.
And it is, it's starting to escalate as of 8 hours ago into the days, weeks, months ahead. State Representative Brian Harrison, thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate your time.
Great to see you, Marky.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.